Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Jonatan Membreno.
And I'm Jason Lwin.
And today we'll be deconstructing Sunday Candy for you. To start off, Sunday Candy comes from the album Surf by Donnie Trumpet and the Social Experiment. The album itself was released May 28, 2015, but the release date of the Sunday Candy song was actually November 25th, 2014. So about, give or take, 6 months earlier. And I feel like it was a huge hit. What do you think?
Well, I think it's the best song on the album. It was written by 13 people, including Chance and other people in the Social Experiment. And I don't know, it has a really catchy tune to it.
It really does. And it's so weird to think about because I recently found out that actually other artists in the album include J. Cole, Big Sean, Busta Rhymes, Quavo, B.O.B., and I've never heard any of their songs.
Like these are all huge artists, but like this song is probably the most popular in the album.
And I feel like any song with Donnie Trumpet, also known as Nico Seagal, it's just like his whole like symphony of music and like trumpets and drums and just bass, which are all included in Sunday Candy as well. I feel like it's just such a good like collaboration that any rapper could really kill it on that beat, but like Chance the Rapper obviously like outdid himself because the song's just so good.
Right, so let's get into the song. What do you like about the song?
Personally, one of my favorite parts of the song is the choir in the background. Like especially towards the ending of the song.
That's a lot of his style. Like Chance loves to incorporate this choir type like background singing.
Yeah, especially you see it a lot in this most recent album, Coloring Book. It's like, it's like a lot of the songs are like a praise to God in a way, and incorporating that choir.
He's not like a Christian rapper or anything, but definitely like religion's a huge thing in this song especially.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that until like looking deeper into it.
Yeah, I feel like it's more obvious in songs like like Blessings off his new album, like Blessings, like that's obviously like count all your blessings, like thank you God for everything. But I guess this was more low key about it in a way.
Yeah.
The lyrics kind of hide it.
Sunday Candy is literally a song about, it's dedicated to his grandmother. And he kind of talks about her character and her lifestyle and how he appreciates her, what she does for him. But it also throws in a lot of religious themes, like throughout the song. We see that, the song itself is called Sunday Candy. It's like, literally the song talks about like his grandmother giving him this candy at church, which is what he kind of looks forward to every Sunday.
No, for sure. I completely agree. And not only that, but like I feel like with Chance, the whole upbeat of the beat that it is mixed with like the trumpets and just the bass, which you got sticks on drums, you got a trombone on here, you got additional vocals by Macy Stewart, Jamila Woods, and even Chance singing as an additional vocal. Like
there's so much going on at the same time,
and it sounds good. Like it doesn't sound bad, and like Chance has such an iconic voice. Like
it's very unique. He's not your traditional rapper.
He's really not. Like not only because he doesn't rap about like. He does. Obviously, he raps about like drugs and stuff.
But it's not like as like frequent as other rappers do.
Yeah, exactly. Like other rappers do it a lot more, and I just think it's really interesting the way he like approaches a song and and I think like that's what really like has helped him gain so much popularity is because he not only like reaches out to like let's say like religious people with like religious music
he has a wide demographic,
right.
It's not just people that just like rap. He's also a good singer, so anyone who appreciates like pop would like Chance, I feel like. And just,
rap, he's a great rapper. He sings as well.
He's religious,
right?
Raps a lot about religion, so that definitely expands his demographic.
And like the guy himself, like my roommate's actually from South Chicago.
Really?
Yeah, and like he knows Chance's like cousin, so he's hung out with Chance before.
That's crazy.
And he says he's one of the nicest people you could ever meet. And I mean, just from his personality, the fact that
like we see it through him and his music, he's a very down to earth type of guy.
And the whole like no label thing, like free music for everyone. Like I feel like that's really helped him gain so much popularity too. Like he knows what he has to stand up for, and he's gonna stand up for it. Like, and yeah. So back to Sunday Candy. Anyways, so popularity wise, just real quick, it did reach position 8 on the Billboard Twitter Top Tracks for the first week of May in 2015. It also reached position 1 on Billboard Twitter Emerging Artists for the first week of 2015 in May. And it reached position 21st on the Billboard Hot R&B Songs for the week of February 13, 2016. So as you can see, it's just like a continuing like thing of like, it's just like a really good song that, like constantly reaches like high potential, high charts, high ratings.
It's very popular, and I think rightfully so. So let's talk more about the song.
Yeah, no, for sure. Back to the song. When it first starts off, like if you listen to the very first beginning, you want to start here real quick, just from the beginning of the song. Let's put the volume up.
You hear the piano.
Yeah, so like you start off with the piano, but not only that, I love how he incorporates clapping as part of the beat. So here we go.
Here.
Like just with a nice piano chord progression that's like really simple, like 4, 5, 6 chords, and just the clapping, and then you slowly hear the trombone coming in, and his voice just gets more like raspy, and he starts voicing it more. Grandma, my grandma.
Yeah, he kind of transitions from like singing it, and then he kind of just transitions to like more upbeat rapping.
Yeah, and I don't know, there's just something about it that I feel like everyone just really connects with, and they just really enjoy.
So the hook, this part, is by Jamila Woods, and it's actually believed to be to have a very religious like reference. So the lyrics go, "You gotta move it slowly, take and eat my body like it's holy," which is a reference to like communion on Sunday, which is where they eat bread and drink wine in church.
No, yeah, I completely agree. And then one thing I really found interesting was a quote by Nico Segal, also known as Donnie Trumpet, as I mentioned earlier. So what Trumpet was saying is that he brings a musical side to what Chance is doing, the whole rapping stuff, and he appreciates that and likes writing over it. So together, like, they make such a good team. And it's not only them two, but like,
there's a lot of people.
There's so many people, just literally like friends from Chicago, that they just brought their instruments together and collaborated and made this freaking amazing song. And then also, as you were talking about the hook, you were mentioning earlier that it's sampled.
Oh yeah, so toward the end, it's like where's Jamila Woods, and there's like a chorus, and it's sampled from the song by what is it? "It's Gonna Rain" by Rev Milton Brunson and the chorus.
So like
it goes back. Yeah, it goes back to like his unique style of just implementing his chorus into his music.
And like we've been talking about in class, the whole like sampling stuff. Like I feel like this chorus like is just. I mean, I guess the rest of the lyrics are perfect for the chorus.
It's so
and
fitting.
The chorus are perfect for the lyrics.
Yeah. It goes two ways.
It comes together perfectly, and I don't know. It's really nice. It's really nice. Also, we were talking about cultural issues earlier. Not necessarily issues, I guess, but like the whole cultural concept.
Like, the whole thing with like that Chance he brings up in this song is like this theme of like grandmothers in general and how important they are to families, especially in African American families. And he mentions this, and he shows like his respect for her in the song. It's a mutual respect and love, and how like important grandmothers are to families.
Yeah, and
as like a matriarchal figure.
Yeah, and honestly, like Chance has come such a long way from this. Like,
definitely,
this was back in like November 2014. Like I said, right, November 2014, and I don't know. Ever since then, like. He's just like blown up, like at the Grammys.
One of my favorite rappers.
And probably my favorite rapper. And quick fun fact about him, actually. You want to hit that?
In 2011, he got suspended for 10 days in high school for marijuana possession. But he released his full-length project, a mixtape titled 10 Days in that period.
Like, it just goes to show you, like, how dedicated he was into his music, Like, this one little thing getting suspended from high school, which obviously, you know, it's horrific, but like it just goes to show you, like, he looks at the positive side of things, which is really what we see in Chance the Rapper as a rapper, like his whole like personality, like that's what he represents.
I agree.
You know. But yeah, like back to the song, like the whole symphony, like with the bass, drums, trombone.
Let me ask you a question. Why do you think the song is popular?
Oh, dude.
Like we said earlier, there's so many artists on the Surf album, you know, and artists obviously bigger than like Big Sean,
right?
Huge artists, Quavo, you know, they're getting big, and Migos, like these are all big artists. And why is it that this song is like, you know, the song in that album?
I feel like it's honestly, I feel like it's the joy that this song brings. Like, I'm sure like other rappers can, you know, bust out a verse like just like here and there, but like the whole meaning that Chance the Rapper brings into this, and like the way it was made with like, you know, all these like Chicago kids, like, you know, like they grew up together. Like Nico Seagal has always been like Chance the Rapper's like trumpeter, person that plays the trumpet for him. Like watching them grow and just seeing how like what they're capable of, and just like the joy the song really brings when I listen to it. I feel like people can relate to it, you know, and just people like it, whether it's consciously or unconsciously.
I think it's very, just because like, you know, with like the addition of all these minor aspects, it just makes the song so soothing. And the message itself, it's a very pleasant one, which is why I think that it's also very popular. You know? It has a good message. That's huge.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the deconstruction of Sunday Candy by The Social Experiment and Donnie Trumpet. We will see you guys next time.